What is it?
Who's up for archaeology? Anyone?
I must finish this. Yeah!
What is it?
Vestige? You're a sight for sore eyes. Feels like it's been ages since, well... You know. He's what? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting... We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting...
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you...
I am
my
Gerhild,
partner is one
Queen
the
of
Skald King's
Skyrim.
best.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out. Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated you. Reachman transgressions will not be enough for Svargrim to accept outside help. He's a prideful man, and the bad blood between him and Yoran runs deep. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you want.
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Ronald was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his... smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Ronald thought it could be connected to the Coven. Ronald mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog. I'm not the first Nord from the east to receive a chilly reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the last. The Bard's College. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game? Don't know any Brondhold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak. Dead? That's a new one. Nothing Kassala usually moves through port is worth killing over. You didn't hear it from me, but she's the one picking...
Castle Dower is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place. You must be Mog. I have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svanna.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father? Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you smelly bastards? Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. then. His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe? I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him.
Let's talk outside, partner. So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus there's a smuggler. We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow.
I killed him.
That's Kasala's warehouse. Only one sentry.
Aegis needs
Let's
your
try
help.
not to cause a scene.
Sea giants and vampires are
Private
everywhere.
property. Get lost. Wait. Blood and Blade? Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too? Until Kasala returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company. Alas, Kasala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral skin? Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much
Good
this
job
means
with the
to me.
sentry. You got rid of him, and I didn't have to bash him or anything. See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
I tried to read that book. The covers were too far apart.
I knew whoever was poking for our shipments would return. We're out muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try it?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business. I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after? A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous.
I'm simply facilitating a transaction. Give me that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods, especially ones from the Reach. No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see a same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there.
Ronald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and Reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose? The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Icereach. Something to do with storms. Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again. Yeah.
More than I need, so I'll just feast on you.
here, partner. All I found were these Reachmen stalking the path. Kilcreath? The Temple to Meridia? Why would... Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means. But don't take any unnecessary chances. I still...
Stop! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple. Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple and now the entire... Harrow fiends are feral vampires. A byproduct of the unnatural Harrow storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected. Look! A priest of Meridia! Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Please, can any... Oh, thank Meridia! The priests and a temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray. She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we haven't seen the High Priest since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims up there.
The living take precedence. We should search for survivors while investigating the pikes. An alchemical residue. That should prove useful. Depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting. Feel the lingering energy. That's These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Harrow Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks. I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course. It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to... One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Strange. They're alive, but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items. Did you find anything of interest in the crate? I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into... Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regard... I hate to leave these people like this. These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them. I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them. I want to learn more about the ritual, and how it produces the Harrow storms. And I need to confirm my theories about the storm's effect. My alchemical equipment. It's extremely fragile, so I left it in my pack. I hid it among a copse of trees once I saw...
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you. House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a coven witch. On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?